Alrighty. No one's here, so no need for an introduction. Let's just trade. Down 37 bucks. I'm going to try a short here. A breakout of the VWAP. Let's see if the 9-day can save us. If not, I'm getting out of this right away. Watching the Montreal and Carolina game and the Knicks game. Alright, well that didn't look like it worked. Rejection off the VWAP. Down 50 bucks. I think that's like 3 bad trades in a row. 2 bad trades in a row. See if anyone pops into the stream. Alright, we got a nice rejection here. Let's try to pull a short. Kind of getting chopped up here at the moment. Well, Montreal just scored. 5-3, 5-2. Montreal. Come on. Let's see if we get a push here. If not, it's going to manually stop out. It's going to put a stop in. Come on. Give me a push. Ah, alright. Oh, we're going to get stopped out here. Make about 20 bucks. Recover some of the losses. There you go. Now we're down 30 bucks for the day. Still looking for a short though. I'm keeping everything tight. Don't want to take any big losses. Well, if anyone's watching, say what's up in the chat. Oh, I can check actually. Oh, it says 2 people are watching. That's something. Oh, Lone Wolf and Patrick. Hey, buddies. Thanks for stopping by. And you guys watching the hockey or the NBA? Got 2 games playing in the background. Having a barbecue. Enjoying the weather. Did some gardening. Patrick, yeah, let's make some money, baby. I'm down like $30. Kind of getting chopped up. As soon as I think it's going to go up, it pulls back. I short, it pushes up. Gotta hate when that happens, right? Lone Wolf's waiting for the weekend. Nice. Well, we're pretty close. We're pretty darn close to the weekend. I started the weekend early. Lone Wolf just wants to make $19. Well, let's get that done, baby. To double your account. Oh, you need $19 to double your account. Like for the week? Or you got $9.50 in there and $19 is gonna double it or something. 7 minutes left in the Montreal game. 2 minutes left in the next game. Oh, okay, I get it, Lone Wolf. Oh yeah, I remember. You're up $500, sweet, or you're up $250. Nice. That's nice to hear, bro. You're using your personal account, right? When are you gonna start a prop firm? Let me know. Maybe if you get up to 200 subscribers, Lone Wolf will win a free combine or something. I don't know. Yeah, Lone Wolf, I'm getting chopped up a bit too. You're moving away from props. Why is that? I do good for a bit, and when I'm $50 away from passing, I blow it. Well, I mean, if you know what you're doing wrong, you can correct it. And pass one. I might start a new combine starting on Monday. Because I only got one express left. I blew one last week. Well, we're up like 0.3% for the day, for the session on the NQ. But oil's at 1.4% as well. We're below 100. No new headlines. We're just getting tighter and tighter. Might have to wait it out a bit here. Kind of want to go long here. The breakouts aren't happening right now. We're consolidating. We had this push down, then we push right back up, and now slowly going down again. Alright, I gotta go check on the wife. She's barbecuing. All right. Oh man, we're pushing up now. Great. Well, the next one. And Montreal's going to win too. All right, sports is over. Kind of want to go long now. Man, we're still pumping up. Took out these highs. Is that all we're gonna get? Lone Wolf, you uploaded the chart. You uploaded your... What's CQG? I don't even know what that is. CQG. I'm gonna have to look that up, whatever that is. I got a chart of the yes. Got some MAs, some VWAPs. Oh, actually, you got the MAs all removed. Oh, that's the data feed. Okay. I get it. Cool. What are you looking at here? Triple topping or what? Is that what you're looking at? Triple top? Up to maybe 74, 83, 90. And not on rhythmic. Okay. Oh, oil keeps coming down. I want a short, I want a long. Let's put in a short on a practice. Risking 400 bucks to get a breakdown down here. 3-to-1 type thing. See what happens. And GIA. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Oh, man. Well, nothing going on here. Might get some sideways action for a bit. Just had some barbecue. Mouth be burning. What's that? 6 people are watching? That's sweet, man. Everyone come into the chat. Say what's up. Right now, we're just playing with a practice account. Nothing serious over here. Andrew, my audio's getting much better than before. Yeah, I did some gain filter stuff. But I appreciate that. Now you can hear my breathing and clearing my throat and sneezing. You can hear it all now, baby. But yeah, I'm just going to let this play out. Not too confident in my trades right now. If you're interested in new headlines coming out, they'll show up on the left here. Other than that, there's not much to talk about. Unless chat wants to talk about something. Taking a look at the heat map here. Yeah, it's thin. There's nothing. 5 orders there, 10 orders there, 15 orders there. Nothing huge. Huge. This is huge. Yeah, if you're in the chat, let me know if you're in any positions. What are you guys thinking right now? Long, shorts, flat. Flat might be the play. See if we got anything tomorrow. Why is it showing that? That's already done. Walmart has earnings tomorrow. No, actually, Walmart had earnings today. What's going on here? Alright, guess no earnings tomorrow. Nothing of importance anyways. We're below VWAP. Got the 9-day and 50-day hanging out together. 9 days trying to curl down a little bit. I want to see a break. Hold on, my kids are calling me. Alright, this short's not looking too good. Yeah, Patrick. Short not looking good. Hopefully you're not 10 micros in like me. I'm going to get stopped out. $400 loss right here. On a goddamn practice. Well, today's my 4th successful day of working out. Trying to get into the gym scene. Trying to gain some muscles, you know. Usually New Year's resolutions fail, so I started a resolution in the middle of the year. Oh yeah, this is looking horrible, buddy. I mean, short term we do have higher lows. Shorts might still play out, but maybe not right now. Might have to give it some time. Oh yeah, look at it. Now it's breaking out. Come on. It's going to be like a 20-point loss. 10 micros, 20 points is $400. Even micros will pay. MES feels bullish. Well, if MES feels bullish, I'm sure NQ is bullish. That's funny how it goes. You're in a trade. A couple minutes later, then you're feeling like, oh yeah, should have done the opposite. I got a 9-day coming up real quick. You can definitely see a breakout here. Give it some time, see what happens. Well, let's see who else is streaming. Oh, the butcher's on. Nice. Signoro Buccia. Yeah, Lone Wolf. Squeeze out all the shorts. There you go. Man, we keep pushing up. Brutal. I don't know if I want to get into a trade here. Man. Well, it's only 8:36. We got the whole night. So no point of rushing into a trade. So I'm going to stick with the practice here. Well, tomorrow we got core PCE. Consumer spending month over month, durable goods, jobless claims, GDP quarter over quarter, crude inventories. We got a bunch of. Actually, no, wait, sorry. That's not tomorrow. What am I talking about? That's on the 28th. That's next week. Tomorrow we got Michigan sentiment, actually. That's all we got. It's nice to have oil below 100. Well, that's bullish. We had Sandisk up almost 11% today. That's huge. Walmart was down 7%. I added some Walmart to long term today. Alright, I'll let this play, or actually, I'm not even in a trade right now, but I'm going to let this settle. I'm still here. I'm just going to put it on mute. Oh, my bad. Everyone left. That's my fault. See how much I'm down again. $30. Lame. Well, what do we do here? Just follow. Just keep baiting, I guess. Well, overview. The big news today was the Iran deal stuff. But then Iran came back and said, pretty much like, what are you talking about, bro? So, like, no deal has been reached yet, but gaps have narrowed. GM? Not much is going on. Trying to trade. Not working out. Down $30. I was up like 50. And then down 20, up 10, down 30 now. It's not going the best. But we're already up 0.4%. Just going to trade a practice right now until we get an idea of direction here. I mean, at the moment, we're going up. GM, you're down 115. Nah, you know what? It's not too bad, right? Better than being at down 1,000 or 2,000 or blowing an account. Ooh, now we're getting a little push up. Alright, let's see if this 9-day kind of holds. Ah, come on. All right, let's push, baby, push. Let's push this up to 600s. $600s is way up there. How about 585? Every time I want to get into the XFA, it just messes me up right now. Like oil had a little pump here. It's looking somewhat bullish. Maybe a pull back to like the 550s for an entry would. But if we break these lows, I mean. Or maybe we don't even get a chance to get in. No pullback. So if you get 600s, let's add a couple more. See if we get this push. Add a couple more if it goes back to VWAP. Or sorry, the 9-day. I'm gonna have to get the coffee ready too. Get the energy going. Might do a little gym session actually too. Arms and legs are kind of feeling whack. All tight and stuff. Back's fine. But it's hard to do back without using other muscles. It's hard to just do some back isolation. All right, the front lat pull down. That's not going to work. I want to do lat pull down pulleys. I kind of want to do a lower back. Maybe a mid back exercise. I'll figure it out, I guess. Landmine row. I have a landmine too. Or the landmine attachment for the power rack. All right, let's see if we get this push, man. Come on, let's go. What's going on? I hate when the market does this to me. It gives me some, takes some, gives me some, takes some. Oh, the Mandalorian and Grogu movies in theaters. Oh man, I want to watch it. Mandalorian's cool. Not really into sci-fi, but I ended up watching the Mandalorian series. It's pretty good. I don't really have confirmation here. We have resistance here. If we break this area, I mean, there's no telling. We can from here maybe pop up 20 points. It's risking a lot though. Not the best trade. Pull back to VWAP would be sick. Like a nice huge candle, retrace. Another huge candle, retrace. Then maybe a V shape from there. That'd be cool. But yeah, the plan is if we can get 200 subscribers, we'll give something away, buddy. All the 2 people watching. If you're watching, come into the chat. Subscribe would be awesome. A sub would be amazing. But more important to me is like people actually coming to the chat, starting some conversations, or even saying hi. We can always talk about something other than trading also. Alright, let's see how he reacts here. Trent Easy Trades. What up, homie? I'm just chilling out. Watching these markets kind of chop me up a little bit. How's your trade going, Trent? You long or short? Let me know. China Finance Ministry sells 5-year bonds at 1.42% yield. Well, right now I'm flat. I want to see a pullback, but we're not really getting much. Oops. Pull back to the 50 wouldn't be bad for a buy, maybe. We'll see. You're up 1,200 on the Express? Nice. I'm down 30 on an Express. Waiting for a pullback to go long, same. Don't really want to buy it right here. Well, we could definitely see a nice push here of, I don't know, maybe 20 points or so. I mean, we might hit 600 and just take off. Who knows? Don't expect any news to come out. With Top Step, how much can you cash out? I think it's like, I think with just 5 winning days, you could take half of what's in your account. And then I think after 30 days, you can take out 100%. But yeah, you just need like 5 winning days of 150 and more, and you can take out half your stuff. But don't quote me on that. Yeah, Trent, if you have 8K, you could take out 4K. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. They put limits on that, too. Depends if you have an older account. I think they still give you the old payout policy, but I think they changed it. They made a max or something. Here. Yeah, so they put a limit of 5,000. So you can take out 5,000 and then get 5 more winning days. And then if you have the balance, then half of, like if you made another 5,000, you could take out 5,000 again, you know? And with a 90-10 split. Trent, my last payout was like, dang, it's like 4 weeks ago, so a month ago. And then after I blew up that account, so. Oh man, we're still pumping, eh? Jeez. At this point, you're chasing. So you can only take out 2,500. It's 50%. Are you talking about me personally, or? Oh, you're talking about the max daily account. Yeah, so if you, so even if you had, so if you had like 15,000, you'd only be able to take out 5,000. So it's like a request. You can request 50% of your balance up to 5,000. So after that, you would need another 5 winning days to take it a max of 5,000. Man, this keeps going. So it keeps going. Oh, oil's dumping. Didn't even look at that. I was too busy looking at payouts. Dang. Yeah, but Trent, I mean, I'm no ambassador for Top Step, so I would just go on their website, figure it out, read through their stuff. But it's a legit company, so I mean, I've got payouts, so. Well, I don't want to chase this. Kind of feeling FOMO right now. So. That's the resistance now. See if it rejects here or... Man. Ah, that was a missed trade. Missed opportunity right there. Well, that's okay. More opportunities will come. There's opportunity every day. At least one. Alright, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna make a trade right now. Use prop score CO to pick any props. Yeah, watch. Yeah, that's a pretty good. It's a pretty decent website. Propscore.co. I've just been using TopStat for a while, so don't really want to switch. Kind of invested. I'm just gonna let this play out. I'll be back. I'm gonna start doing some reps. Alrighty. Did a couple of reps. Why not, right? Got a little bit of energy. Taiwan stocks climb over 2%. Actually, you know, let's take a look at Asia here. Asia and the euros. So we have Hang Seng up 1.2%. Japan's up 2%. UK up 1/5%. Euro up almost a quarter. Germany up a quarter. Australia up 1/10%. Alright, we got a little bit of movement in Japan, up 2%. Yeah, that's huge. Happy, hey buddy. Thanks for swinging by. Let me know what's going on. If anyone's watching, join the chat. Get a conversation going. Doesn't have to be about stocks. Let's talk about the basketball game. Golden Fi, you can hear me tonight. Yeah, I did some filter. I don't know. Gain filter. I increased this. Just figured that out like a week ago. But you can hear a lot more too, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The Golden Fi, we're learning over here, you know? Just learning. Learning some things. One learn at a time. Alright, we're getting a little bit of pullback here. Question is this all we're gonna get? Do we just do something like that? We get a proper pullback. Oh, look, oil just went down. Probably get a pop here on equities. Let's see. A little delayed reaction. And no. If you break like 603, you might come up to 650s. I mean, like it's like duh. Oh man. I got in here a couple of times around this area. Just kept getting chopped up. And we finally got a breakout. 30 minutes too late. Well, I'm just going to wait and see here. You know what, since I'm in a practice account, let's go long. See how that plays out. Let's try long here. At least to the 600s. Anyone into The Mandalorian? Might go watch that in theaters. Or if you're watching, subscribe. Let's get up to 200. We'll give something away. We'll give out a top step combine. All right, we're getting a bounce. Look at oil. I want to get into a long here. Probably a bad idea, but might just go for it. Just wanted to pull back. See how he reacts here on the 9-day. Got oil coming up now. I'm just going to hold off. Oh, oil wicked down pretty hard. That could be a reversal on oil. Japan up 2% still. Hang Seng's up 1.22%. UK's up 0.2. Euro's up 0.2. Germany's up 0.15. And Australia's flat. So we do got European markets kind of trending down now. For the short term anyways. Maybe oil buys a player. Look at the 9-day coming down strong on the oil as well. And it's hard to say. I mean, we have been running up for the last like 2 hours. It was a 100-point move. Alright, oil's coming up. So the place should be like a short here. Sort of short. Be nice to get up to 7 p.m. high or 7 a.m. high. Like 6:03, I guess. So GM, you looking longs up to 6:03 or past 6:03? I have Star Trek Into the Darkness playing in the background. You got long at 583? Nice. 583. Oh, okay. You got the bottom here pretty much. That's sick. Good entry. A very nice entry, brother. Yeah, just do the opposite of what I'm doing. You'll make some money. Not financial advice, but I mean, it is what it is. Actually, what am I talking about? The last couple of trades were all kind of break evens. This doesn't seem right. I had like all losing trades for the last little while. That's weird. Whatever. Alright, let's get 200 subscribers, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, GM. This is not always the case. You get in and right there it decides to give you a huge red can. Okay, well. Just as I'm speaking, there you go. Usually you would buy like right here. Then all of a sudden, boom. Next candle's like a big one. And now you're thinking, oh, should I add or get out? It's like, oh, you know what? I'll just add to this. Let's keep adding. That'll work. And the play keeps going the opposite way. So I want to see a pullback, man. I want to see a pullback. This would be like a 1-to-1 trade. Ideally, you want at least a 2-to-1 trade. So this is still like a cheap short. Risk $100 to make $200. Maku. Hey, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. That's awesome. It's very gentlemanly of you. Where you watching from, Marco? Maku? Sorry, Maku. Where are you viewing this from? Well, actually, I remember Macu. You're from Cali, buddy. You're a Cali. You're one of the Cali homies. Good old Cali, baby. California love. Well, you're in any trades, Macu? Or just creeping the market right now? Oh, now we're gonna push up. Perfect. You can do overnight trade on oil. So what are you looking at here? Where's your order? For longs? For longs or shorts? Maku? You have an order for a long at 107s. What? You have an order for a long? You think you can get 107s? Oh. Well, you're looking for a big You're looking for a big pump, buddy. 107s. I mean, talking about like a 10-point move. I mean, who knows? Anything's possible. That's a big move from here. We got the 9-day coming down. Let's see. Let's see if you dump it down to VWAP. Break even on the practice. Just give me that at least. I don't know, I'm still here. I'm going to let this play out. I'm just going to get into the chat on text for a bit. My back. Alright, sorry. Have to turn off the sprinklers. Don't got those automatic ones, you know? Dang. We're doing good for a while. Volume profile indicator. Well, this is not an indicator, but are you talking about like talking about that or the fixed volume range? Volume profile indicator. Is it in trading view? I'll check it out. And open up a trading view chart here. What is this one? That's locked. Oh, that. Yeah, let's put all of them on. What do we have here? Looks like we got some fib levels. Profile low. When's the profile start though? Oh God. My bad. Put on session volume indicator. Alright, boss. Let's check it out. Oh, it's locked. It's by the Notorious. Oh, Biggie made this? That's hilarious. I guess I gotta buy it. Just type in session. You're telling me to type in a bunch of stuff now. Put an indicator, or you want to put in profile? Session volume profile, here's one. Alright, let's put two of them on. Oh yeah, same thing, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I use that sometimes. Get the PLC and get an idea where most of the volumes have been traded. No, it's a good indicator. Definitely a good indicator. Alright, here we go. We're still pulling down. Just doesn't want to go. It's always nice when price rejects your entry though. Unless it's going the opposite way. How many times are you down on a trade and it just comes up? Almost taps your entry. Just to reverse again. BOC's a magnet, not support and resistance. Yeah. You can definitely get an idea what's going on with POC. We could also look at, like, technically POC's right here. But like, we got a bunch of volume here too. So who's to say this is not POC? So we could definitely have a range in between here. Price is a lagging indicator to volume. Price is a lagging indicator to volume. Volume is a leading indicator. I mean, that's a decent statement. I ain't gonna lie, Mac. I can say I agree with you, but I can also say I kind of disagree with you too. In a sense where, like, if you're comparing New York session volume to volume now, it's like nothing, right? Like, New York session volumes is like, it just depends. Depends how far you're looking back. I mean, price can pump when there's no liquidity, right? I mean, price can pump like 500 points with very little liquidity. But I see what you're saying. Well, Michael, just like I said, actually, I disagree with that last statement. Price can't move without volume. I would say price can move very fast without volume. Might not maintain the move though. But the lower the liquidity, I mean, the faster it can go. Taking a quick look at the order book, I mean, we don't have many. There's barely any contracts, like all the way up to 650. We can go up 70 points from here with like 100 contracts, 200 contracts on the NQ. Golden 5, the NQ was a stock. I'd agree with you, Maku. The value of an index, however, is determined by the underlying assets and how they move. Yeah. That's true too. Golden 5, you can get huge moves with no volume and no movement with huge volume. Because it's not volume that moves an index. Everything matters, man. Everything matters and everything doesn't matter. That's the market. It's just, you just can't figure it out. Nothing's like set in stone, you know? Like, price goes up with a ton of volume. Doesn't mean we're going to the moon, you know? That could just be stops getting hit or, you know, could be anything. Market goes up and down with very little volume. And it sustains, makes the move, sustains, consolidates, and then continues. I mean, the original move happened with like very little volume. So, everything's possible. Too many variables. By definition, an index represents its underlying assets. No assets, no index. Yeah, that's it. So Nasdaq, I think Nasdaq has 100 companies in it. I'm just gonna put on. There's the Nasdaq index right here. That's the Nazi. Thomson Routers, baby. Lindy PLC. Who the heck are these guys? Airbnb, Palantir, Copart, Bookings.com, Intel, Microsoft, Cisco. Actually, here's a kind of a better breakdown. Here's the Nasdaq. Essentially, it's Nvidia, Apple, Google. Two types of shares of Google. Microsoft, Broadcom, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, AMD, Micron. Yeah, anyways. Both you guys are right, man. Volume matters. Price action matters. Everything matters. Golden Fi, I would say like both analogies have some truth to it. But Golden Fi, you're explaining what an index is, and there's like no black and white on that. Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna pump. Golden Fi, you stating facts, bro. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Maku is more of an opinion, I would say. But believe whatever you want to believe. If you're making money, you right, man. You right, you right. You make money, you right. Give me a second. All right. How are we looking over here? Still pumping up. Anthropic identifies issues causing higher error rates, mainly on cloud. On cloud. So many new AIs out there now. Seems like it all runs on ChatGPT though. They're gonna have OpenAI IPO this year. SpaceX IPO is coming out soon. Anyone think about buying any of those? Depending on the price per share, I might get into a couple shares. But if they're gonna list them at like $1,000, $2,000 a share, I'll probably hold off. But good conversation there, Maku and Golden Pie. SpaceX IPO is kind of a difficult one because it's like space, it's Starlink satellite, internet, and they're throwing in XAI in there too. So like, what is it? A space company, like a telecom and a AI company, like 3 in 1? Seems like a good deal. All right, still pushing up. Dang. With volume, Maku. Pulling up with a little bit of volume. Maku, they're talking about like $1-2 trillion. That's insane, right? Company just IPOs at $1 trillion. That's wild. They released their like S1 statement or whatever it's called to show their accounting or whatever, earnings and all that. Let's see if I can find it here. Can't really find it here. There's a little breakdown of their S1. So revenue-wise, it's only $18 billion. And capital expenditure is $20 billion. So in 2025, they lost $2 billion. Multiply that by whatever you want. You're down, bruh. Oh, no, well, I'm sorry. The revenue is 18. CapEx is, is that 20? Oh, yeah, 20, yeah. Is that 28 or 20? Guessing that's a 20. Yeah. Does that look like a $1.75 trillion company? I don't think so. But at the end of the day, are you buying SpaceX or are you just believing in Elon? You remember when ARM IPO'd? You wanted to buy it, but not right away. Let it dip. Never did buy. Pretty sure SpaceX will be a great buy. Just wait. I wouldn't rush. I ain't looking to rush, but like it's nice to just add like a share and slowly build a position. But like I said, it depends like what they list it at. If they listed at, like $100 a share, it'll be easy to, just add a share here and there every once in a while. But they start off at like $1,000, $2,000, then you got to be a little bit more patient, I guess. Try to get in a better trade or a better position. Sorry, better price. It's momentum driven, something like that. Yeah, there'll be lockups too, early adopters, people that got in before the IPO. They probably have deadlines and certain amount of times they have to hold the shares and how much they can sell, and like if it doubles the right when the IPO opens, you know they're not gonna just dump it. It's not gonna be a rug pull. But yeah, we'll see. I think that's gonna happen next month. Not too far away. Maybe like 3-4 weeks away. 2-3 weeks away, maybe. Yeah, Mac. I'm not gonna put in like everything. I ain't gonna go all in. SpaceX, but I'll definitely add it to the portfolio. We'll see what happens. There's a valuation of 1.75 trillion right now. Yeah, it's gonna join the Nasdaq, Maku. But I'm assuming it's just gonna. It's not gonna add like 1.75 trillion to the market, to the Nasdaq. I'm assuming there's gonna be relocation of monies. Who knows? Maybe a bunch of money will come out of Tesla into Starlink. Yeah, GM. It's hard to get a trade, man. I ain't gonna lie. You think it's gonna go one way and then it just freezes on you, fakes you out. Now we're at 29,600. You don't really want to short here because it might pump. You don't want to long here because we already ran up quite a bit. You take a short here, like where would you put your stop? I mean, it's a little bit above here. Could be a cheap short. Let's just do it. Like at 611 or something. Give it even more room, 620-ish. But it's looking bullish. The trend is up for the last The last definitely. Oh God. Man, I gotta get off this 1 minute chart. And we had this pump up here. Doing New York session. We've been going up, man. We've been going up since New York session close, essentially. From New York session close, we're up 160 points, 0.5%. That's pretty big. Pretty decent move. Let's see where we go. I got a stop in place at 621. I'll probably hit it. Who knows? I'll go to 622. Yeah, that could, because my stop's at 621, so that would make sense. And there you go. And that's why we're in a practice count. Alright, we're just going to get out of that. Let's see if GM's plays out. Pump up to 622. So GM, would you take a short at 622? Or would you wait a little bit? See how further we extend. Or do we reject right here? As soon as I get out, back to my entry. Gotta love that. Gotta love it. If you don't love it, shouldn't be in it. Says 16 people are watching. Subscribe, guys. Help a homie out. Let's get to 200. If we get 200 today, we're giving out a Top Step Combine, buddy. Top Step 50K Combine. If you get up to 200. So tell your friends, let's get this up. We're not too far away. Just need 23 more. If everyone watching would subscribe right now, we'd be like so close. We'd be so close, guys. All right, now we're pushing down. Well, there you go. If you did the opposite of what I did, you guys would be doing great right now. I think I got out around here. And then right after I get out, boom. Boom. Right after I get out, makes like a 10-point move. Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. Well, that's okay. That's why we practice, guys. And look at oil. Oil just making these stupid moves, man. Look at that. Boom. Look at this chart. And this was it. This was it. Right here. That was a good buy right there. A nice low. You know? Big wick. Bunch of volume. That was an easy long right there. Never took it though. I barely trade oil. Alright, now we're bouncing. Yeah. It's time to touch grass. I'm going to overtrade right here. All right, let's get those 200 subs. I'm taking a little break. I'll be back. We're going to be away from the mic. We're going to be touching grass. We're going to be jumping on the wife. And we're going to do some reps. Let's do it all, guys. Let's do it all. All right, I'll be back. Just grab me some barbecue leftovers. Oh man, what the? Alright. Well, is that the reversal? This wick right here got a little bit of volume. The more volume of that candle. Usually want to see a wick and more volume than the previous for some sort of a reversal signal type deal. Know what I mean? Man, chicken off the barbecue is the best. Anything off the barbecue tastes great. And some potato salad. Gotta love it. Well, if anybody wants some chicken, let me know. I'll mail it to you. GM, did you take profits or you're still holding on? You're in long, right? Well, that's one heck of a pullback. Hope someone caught this short. Oops. God. $30-point pullback. I take 30 points. Why not? All right, sorry about that. I was just eating some leftover barbecue chicken. Still got more, so grab a plate in a little while. Anybody watch hockey or basketball today? There's a couple playoff games on, if anyone watched. I kind of had it playing in the background, you know? You know how it is. Well, 17 people watching. Come on, man. Subscribe. Let's get up to 200. Help a brother out, man. We got 67 orders at 29,650. That's the only big order I see in the NQ. Taking a look at the Hang Seng, up 1.1%. It was up almost 2. Actually, no. Japan was up 2%. No, it's above 2% now. UK's up 0.1. Euro's up 0.14. Germany's up 0.15. And Australia's down 0.1%. And we got the dollar pretty much flat. All right, bouncing up to the 9-day moving average. The 50 days pulling up. VWAP's coming up too. Couple bullish signs. GM, you didn't watch anything? You had to work late? Well. Sometimes work is better than sports. For a hockey game, it was pretty offensive. I think they had like 8 goals. And the next game was kind of one-sided. I didn't really watch it. Just had it playing on the side, but I think they won by a bit. 109.93. 7. That's like 16-point deficit. Like, yeah. It's no good. Can't have New York winning, man. All right, oil's trying to make a push, man. Maybe a push up to settlement. $98.28. I mean, 100's always the magnet. Like, goes up to 100, rejects. Or goes up to 100, stays above it. Hard to say. What do people watch nowadays? Okay, here we go. Maybe not a VWAP here. 550s. See what kind of reaction we get there. Still up 0.4% for the day on the NQ. Pakistan. Oh, here we go. Didn't even see a headline here. Pakistani's interior minister meets Iranian foreign minister again to review proposal for resolving disputes. All right, let's see if we get some more headlines out of Pakistan. Here we go. Oil pushing up now. All right, I'm going to go grab a coffee. I'll be back.